Hi, it's your biggest fan here, Denim51, bringing you another commentary, and today I just want to talk about the whole YouTube scenario and how to become a better commentator. I'll be listing how to become a better commentator, listing from the things that you shouldn't really change to the things that you should really change. And because this is before I get into that, I would want to explain that this is on grid. I'm using a sniper rifle, just quick scoping. I wanted to try out the new update that they did with the sniper rifles. Apparently it's a lot easier, so I won't tell you the score, but I do get a pretty good score with a sniper rifle. Yeah, I get a couple of misses, but moving on to the main point. The first thing you want to do to make a good commentary is you've got to pick a good topic, and I think that falls into a lot of categories that I'm about to continue speaking of. You can't, for example, you can't talk about something that's, not interesting, like how a biscuit tasted like a pizza or something. I don't think that, you can't really expect, even if X-Jaws, I'll refer to him a lot, even if X-Jaws said, oh, I just ate this biscuit that tasted like a pizza, you can't expect to get views, because it's just not really interesting. And I know I'm not really the guy to say if how to get views, how to become a better commentator, since SoYouWannaPwn's getting bigger, but I know how I can kind of contradict myself in this situation. But that's one of the things you've got to talk about. You've got to make sure that you have a good topic to talk about, an interesting one, the one where it leaves the viewer a lot more interested than when they actually watch the video. You've got another thing you've got to do is the level of language. Now what I mean by that is you can't expect, if you're, again referring to X-Jaws, if your target audience on YouTube is something like 13 to 14 year olds, you can't expect them to be more attracted to a broadsheet newspaper. You can't use high level words where they won't really understand. It doesn't excite them really. But what you can do is use that ounce, I would say, use that kind of ounce of knowledge, just to say, to make them think, oh, what does that word mean, kind of thing. It just gets them thinking, gets them interested, it makes them feel smarter, Another thing I want to talk about that is really important is the quality of your mic and the quality of your video. And recently I've been hearing that the mic I use, or at least for this, the mic I use isn't very good at the moment, and I just feel like, yeah, you're right, with all the haters or normal people that say that. I know that you're right, really, because I know it isn't good, and in fact I know it's terrible, but I could do better. But it's better than not most commentators, some commentators that I've seen around that their mics aren't very clear. You can hear background noise, echo, or the gameplay's too loud, or something like it being that the gameplay is actually too boring to watch. You guys don't want to see people dying all the time or mistakes being made and whatnot, so it's all these little things that actually help you boost your confidence. Another thing I want to talk about is the way, I don't know, it's the way people put things, when you're, like I said earlier with the picking a topic, you got to make sure that not to lay down too strongly of your opinion, because that kind of just makes you seem a bit biased, and it's just all too unprofessional. It's not about what you think, it's really about the facts and everything. And I guess sometimes again extras refers to his facts and provides links and whatnot, and gives you, his like, drops of his opinion to kind of boost you on his side and whatnot. But he doesn't keep it as biased as other commentators do, but when they're trying to make their story and whatnot. It's like 11. I don't know why I'm yawning. You gotta make, that's another thing I just did wrong. You can't keep saying it doesn't make you sound, make you sound confident. It doesn't make you sound like you're like not enjoying the video, and it just makes you seem a bit all unprofessional. So another thing is, like, I would say swearing would be one, but I guess that all depends on your target audience. I'm not like, I don't want to try and force people to do this, but like the amount of commentators where I've seen excellent gameplay, but it's in, I don't know, 480p, really rubbish quality, let's say. And some people say, oh yeah, why don't you just buy HD PVR? Well, one, some people can't afford a HD PVR, and two, it's not only about the HD PVR. You got to also think about their internet connection. That's a nice quick skirt. You got to think about their internet connection. You got to think about their the programs that they actually use, to compress files, their upload speed, all these kind of other factors that make it hard to actually upload videos. And I feel that just simply saying, oh yeah, just get HD PVR, or I guess there are cheaper options. I mean, the Conflict got a Roxio, and basically HD PVR only slightly off, but that's not too bad anyway. Another thing I wanted to talk about actually was making commentaries, because recently I've had like just a rush of ideas coming into my head, and I don't think I could all fit it in this 8 minutes, like I've just, as you probably have just seen today. And I've been trying to I keep saying I've been trying to explain how to become better, and again referring to extras, I'm trying to make you kind of be better at the community, like making commentaries, because YouTube's a tough world out there, and we all know how like competitive it may be. Anyway guys, I went 22 to 9 with a sniper rifle. This is Dan51. Peace out.